Mark My Words Productions.
Now, I know a lot of my listeners are into video games, and I know that me and you have conversations about the electronic nature of this reality. Now, I just want to ask you, because I know you go into it a little bit in the book, but how is this reality like a video game?
I first understand your brain and your mind are two different things. People get that confused. Your brain is the computer. Your mind is the internet. You like here in the physical realm, you need your brain, you need your computer to see that the internet exists. But the internet wasn't invented. It wasn't. The internet has always been there. It took the computer and certain devices and certain ways, the channels that it goes to connect to the internet to see that the internet exists. That's basically how the mind is. The mind is the internet. Always was, always will be, and it's endless. All right. Now, understanding that enables you a little bit to see how this world is. There's so many steps to it, but that enables you to see that this world is not exactly what we see before our eyes anyway. But basically, what this is. What we see before us is it's like an upload to a website, meaning like people who know anything about building websites understand that you just don't put the picture on the right and then make this color red, be like, all right, I'm going to scribble in red here and then I'm going to draw a box here. People who build websites know that you build it in code. You build it in ones and zeros and alphabet. And that's all what this reality is. This reality has been built in code. It is ones and zeros and symbols. And that together, uploaded to a system, allows us to see everything we see now before our eyes. And everything is the internet. But, my webpage may be ESPN.com. Your webpage may be ComedyCentral.com. But it's all connected to the same thing. And it's just experiencing itself and seeing, like, oh, you can do that? Oh, I can do this? Oh, look at this. Like, that's all it is. And it's a video game. Just from how you see it, it's a video game. But really what's going on, even to the stages of progression, it's a video game. All this is Super Mario Brothers. It's just like, because it's endless. And if you played Super Mario Brothers when you were young, you knew that, okay, once you got through the levels, what we're on now, we're on a certain level. And once we get to the next level, then we have other new gadgets with us, and then we have new obstacles that we have to go through. But once you get to the last board and save the princess from the dragon, it starts all over again. Just a little bit different, And that's all this is. It has no choice. We have no choice but to do this. Because the only other thing for us to do is to remain stagnant. It's to not move. It's to just, we have to play. Because we come from a place where we know everything. And knowing everything is boring. You can't do anything when you know everything, So we make this world, this physical world, how many of them that actually exist, and we come here and play because really, like I said, it's the only thing for us to do is to play. And people look at it like, look at it like, oh, you're going to have consequences with God or consequences with the devil. And that's just kind of funny to me. But it's like, really, like, there's no point to this other than just to play and experience. And that's all it is. That's all it is. And when they say this is one thing, the whole universe is one thing, this whole universe is one thing, and that thing is like a motion picture frame. It's a moving chip, and it's a chip in a system and everything is it. The universe. It's not even that the universe is it. It's like the whole consciousness is it, and the universe is it physically, and consciously somehow we plug ourselves into this chip and have this experience. And the universe is so tiny. and I would say this, like I was saying earlier, like you got to be careful with the answers that you receive, because sometimes it may not be the answer you want. And the more I find out, the more I get closer to, like, getting closer to, what I am, what we are, the more it makes me wish this illusion could possibly be real. And really, your thoughts, all your thoughts are is programs. Like, if somebody calls me a slur, I'm programmed to feel. I'm programmed to feel how I'm going to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing that I have control over is how I'm going to react. That's the thing. But your thoughts are programs. It's just like karma. The reason why karma is relevant is because it's programmed in with your thoughts. Karma just can't be, we're all one, so anything you do comes back to us. Okay, comes back to you. Okay, fine, but why? Because it's technology. It's a chip. It's a program. Your thoughts are programs. And that's why a lot of things, when you think something, it comes into your life. You're like, hey, I want to make more money. Then all of a sudden, certain things, it's like that your thoughts will program those things to come into your life. It'll start reaching out for things closest to it in the system and start bringing it into your surroundings. But really, we're these thoughts in our mind, we're consciousness. But it's really more technical than anything else. It's almost like we're technology. Somehow, we are just made up of technology. The energy we are is made up of technology. And somehow that enables us to operate within this system that we're in now. I mean, really, if you look at it, you can even look at the atoms and the molecules in our body. When you get down to it, it's put together like a technical system, like a computer, like it's channeled, like its hardware, its wiring system, its makeup really resembles, technology. And really, the realm that we come from, the realm that we're in, is more. It's like technical machinery over there, and that's been the weirdest thing that I could say. That's been the weirdest thing that I could say so far that I've seen in my understanding, because machinery is stuff that we think we've created here. But really, when I look at it, all I see is this world trying to resemble the world in which we come from, like the internet. The internet resembles our mind and what we are and the endless capabilities that goes in that. Machinery that we have here, these gadgets, man, dude, it resembles a lot of things that I have been made aware of to see over there. It's very, really, to express it as a human is very trippy. It's very trippy. It's like this is a system. So there's technology that is enabling this system to continue the way it is, just like technology is just for the internet. So, I just encourage everybody to, keep forward with their progress and to experience the hell out this video game and enjoy it and jump on some jungle gyms and swing on some monkey bars and enjoy this illusion. Enjoy this illusion, man, because really this is a magnificent illusion. This shit is magnificent. People have to understand what they're living in. 100 years ago, they invented the first airplane. 50 years ago, they went to the moon, or 40 years ago they went to the moon, and they come up with the internet like 20 years ago or so, and they cloned sheep 20 years ago. We see the towers, the twin towers fall. We're living through that. Not to say that was cool, but to say that was something beyond your imagination that you saw happen in your lifetime. You see the first black president. The first black president. You know how many people, white and black, thought that they would never see that? I thought I would never see it. People have to understand what they're living in. We're seeing the changes. And 50 years ago, it was illegal to interracially get married. Like, we're going through a time right now where they're arguing over gay rights. 50 years from now, this is going to be that 50 years ago. Marriage is going to be gay marriage is going to be so common, and they're not really going to call it gay marriage. They're going to call it marriage. We're living through the change, and we're seeing it. This place is magnificent. This place is a playground. This thing, are you kidding me? This is a conscious being's dream to be living in this. We've kept rocket ships trying to go to Mars. We discovered that there's billions upon billions of stars out there with the Hubble telescope years ago. How can you tell me this place is not fascinating? This shit is awesome. This is the most fucking awesome video game ever created. Call of Duty ain't got shit on the game of life.